otter in pajamas flying on the back of a vulture with a machine gun. Like that phrase in of itself is, to me, one of the most amazing phrases ever spoken. Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going? Iñaki, I'm just going to jump right in. This series is like my favorite live-action adaptation of a manga. And no small part to you playing Luffy and the optimism and positivity you bring to the role. How does Season 2 show new layers of Luffy, and how is his optimism challenged in this new season?
I think this season we get to see the Straw Hats come together as a crew more. I think Luffy gets a time to really lead everyone in his very particular, maybe a little bit unhinged and crazy way. But, you know, everything that people liked about Luffy in Season 1, they're gonna get more of that in Season 2. And they're gonna get, I think, a lot more of Luffy making some really crazy decisions. And I think that's exciting. He's just a type of character where, like, you never really know what to expect. He keeps you on your toes. He's kind of like a wild card, you know? He's the kind of character that just makes the story go to crazy places. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for people to enjoy Luffy. He's a very interesting guy, so yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You know, a lot of One Piece fans hold these characters really close. But what did it mean for you to have Eiichiro Oda's approval as you joined this series?
Just an honor, and I respect his mind so much, and he is so kind and generous and supportive, and like incredibly validating. Like, how can you put into words? You know, I can't even imagine how, like, complex the feeling must be to see your life's work be taken on in this way. And it requires such a generosity of spirit. Yeah, like, I don't know, I can't even put into words how much it means. I tried. Don't think I succeeded.
Mackenyu, the fight scenes have been amazing, especially for Zoro. And, like, they were amazing in Season 1. But you blow them over the edge in Season 2, which is no small feat. How did your training and choreography evolve to kind of reflect Zoro's growth?
This season, well, he's the kind of guy who seeks the best. He fights for the best. And, well, he didn't need to take on 100 assassins on his own, but he decides to because he remembers this one dude who basically destroyed him with love, I'm hoping. And he also gets introduced to 2 new swords this season. And he specifically comments on each sword. So watch it.
Definitely. Look forward to it. Wednesday, as you said, is a baddie. How did you enjoy the fight scene?
It's so interesting. I'm sorry, like, I'm going to be truthful and I'm going to break the illusion. Oops. The end product is so cool, but, like, when we're doing it, it's broken down so much and we're doing, like, bit by bit. So, you know, it's just like any other scene. It's, like, broken down. We have so many professionals. Our safety is, like, paramount. So, like, you know, I'm glad it looks badass. I felt badass in character. But, like, yeah, it wasn't super daunting or anything.
Emily, this series has such a great cast of characters, but in Season 2, you add so many more. Joe as Mr. Zero, Lyra as Miss All Sunday, Charithra as Miss Wednesday. What was it like to open this set and welcome a whole bunch of new actors to the One Piece world?
Opening the set to new actors is one of the joys of this show. I think what makes One Piece so wonderful is that you're constantly meeting new characters, new people, new islands. And so to have brand new characters for people to fall in love with is amazing. To have some girls involved in a much bigger way is huge. It was delightful, and I'm just so excited for fans to meet all the new crazy people we got joining us.
Yeah, I think they're gonna love them. You've gone from like Bridgerton, I loved you in Dune Prophecy
Oh,
as
thank
well,
you.
and now here in One Piece. What's it like stepping into these different worlds that have such huge, massive fan bases?
It's mega. Like sometimes you feel like you're in the. So actually, this is what's interesting. I would describe it in like the sense of a tornado. Like when you're in the eye of the storm, you don't actually feel it. Like when you're at the center of it, you're focused on just doing your job, getting the work done, and you're so I'm so locked in that I don't really get carried away with like the external stuff. What an honor and what a blessing that they're so, all of these franchises are so beloved and so huge. But like for me, because I'm in it, I'm doing the work and it's my job, and like, yeah, I guess I don't really like see the storm. Oh my God, I heard that I'm like so scatterbrained. I heard that there's a plushie of me at Target, which I need to go buy on my lunch break. No one told me that existed. I will have all of the memorabilia of my likeness, yes.
Jacob, facing fear has been such a big part of Usopp's journey, but I also love how that journey of facing fears connects to not only the rest of the characters, but also the audience themselves.
Yeah. I think that Usopp's learning bravery is absolutely something that everyone can connect on. And in this season, his meeting and interacting with the giants really illuminated for him that bravery isn't an absence of fear, but it's like an acceptance of fear and a decision to move past it and move through it. And that is something I think is important for all of us. This world is crazy, life is crazy, fear is present, life is precious. The fear of death is something that we all experience, and that your life can have purpose beyond your own, that there is something beyond the individual that is worth standing up for. Those are all really deep and important messages. So glad that we get to bring that to the surface more this season.
Taz,
Yes,
we
sir.
gotta talk about Baroque Works. Like, this is like a whole new level of challenge that the Straw Hats as a crew is facing. From you, what can you tell me about the Baroque Works and what makes them such a challenge for our Straw Hat crew?
I think never has there ever been a group of assassins that come in the most wonderfully wild packages like that of a otter in pajamas flying on the back of a vulture with a machine gun. Like that phrase in of itself is, to me, one of the most amazing phrases ever spoken by humankind in the English language. So I think fighting them takes on a whole different set of challenges, and I think the ways that the team has come up with how to go about those fights, both strategically and in the way of the storyline, but also just physically, like how you fight some of those situations and characters has been one of the funnest things about the season for me.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you remember the first time you put on the Miss Wednesday costume, and what did it instantly unlock for you about her character?
Oh my God, I felt like a baddie. Like even with the shoes and the corset and the hat, I was like, the thing is, because of the corset, you move differently, right? You think I'd be used to corsets by now. And so like I just felt so much sexier and cooler and more badass than I am in real life.
We gotta talk about the Grand Line gear, man. Like usually anime characters wear the same clothes every, season or whatever, but the Straw Hats get new gear this season. What do you love about the Grand Line gear of the season 2?
So colorful.
Yeah.
Like there's so much color. I love that about our show. I don't know, like I think of a character and I relate that character to a color, and I don't know, I just love how stylish everyone is. Everybody takes their fashion super seriously.
I think it's also so fun that we get the opportunity to pull from the color walk. So for fans that are diehard, they get to, it's kind of like little Easter eggs where they're like, oh, I've seen this on this chapter panel and this on this chapter panel or in this part of the color walk. And so it's really fun to be able to play that up as well. It also grounds the show. Like, you know, real human beings will probably change their clothes. Luffy is maybe the only one that might not. But as long as Nami is around, we're gonna change his clothes. We're gonna.
Nami makes him change his
Yes.
clothes.
But all the flowers to the wardrobe department because they are absolute like top of the line artists. There's an entire warehouse full of outfits, full like all sorts of colors, different styles across different time periods. We got 90s fits, we got Renaissance fits, we got everything in between. From us, our fits are great, but the extras fits are also, so like if you zoom in and pause, look at some of the outfits that are just existing in the world. It's really amazing. So
The more we get asked about outfits, the more I'm like, we should open up a One Piece thrift shop.
You're right.
Well, thank you so much. It's great talking with you. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so
man.
much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, bye.